Lights, camera, action, and we're live from the red carpet.
Hello.
I'm Andre.
I'm Liv.
And this is another edition of the Ahlan Top 5. Hello.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. I wasn't prepared for this red carpet scenario, so I'm not dressed for the occasion.
Don't lie, I saw you powdering your nose earlier.
I love a good book.
I'm not lying.
Right, so why are we on the red carpet?
We are kickstarting, well, it's basically award season, loads of big things coming up.
Yeah.
The Grammys, which we will discuss next week, but a big story that's just kind of broken really recently is Ariana Grande.
Yes.
And her performance regarding the Grammys.
So she's pulled out.
Yeah.
And she's not even attending.
No.
Right, so do you want to tell us why?
Well, at this time she's not, but
Yeah.
you know, they might be able to claw her back.
At time of filming this live, not live video.
Yeah, so basically she was set to perform Seven Rings, which is her amazing new single, which I actually
Girl,
love.
I'm going to interrupt you. You've got it wrong, I think,
No.
already. So, no, she wasn't set. They the Grammys
I
wanted to choose what song she performs. Obviously, it's been a big year for her with Thank You Next, so they want that as like the main thing. Then she came in and fought, and she wants to promote her new single, Seven Rings, which is doing really, really well.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredibly popular. So she had to fight to perform her new single. So then the Grammys said, right, you can perform your song. However, it's got to be a medley, and we want to choose the second song. So she just went, you know what, if you're going to be control freak about things like this, I'm not coming. I'm not performing. And something similar happened last year. I think it was Lorde, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so Lorde was nominated for Best Album, and she wanted to perform one of the songs from her album, and they tried to put her in some tribute show for some random person, and she was just like, I'm not coming. I'm not going to perform I want to perform my music. So, yeah.
Okay. That's
So
what I was about to say if you hadn't rudely interrupted.
Rudely.
Yeah, so what do you think about that? Is she right to do it, or
I'm
should
with
she
her.
listen?
I am. You know what? I do think it's kind of like a halfway. You got to meet each other halfway.
Yeah.
She is, but the thing about Ariana, and I think you need to count kind of things that you have to keep into consideration is: do you want her there? Yes, they do.
Yes.
She is one of the biggest names in music at the moment.
Totally.
So when it comes to people like that, you kind of bend over backwards to have them.
Yeah.
The Grammy Awards are clearly being, you know, a little bit difficult about things. They want to do things their way.
Mm-hmm.
It is a prestigious event, but you know they've lost a bit of coolness over the years. Do you know what I mean? Like that savvy younger market. So I think it's their loss that she's not showing up.
Completely. And she's headlining Coachella, which I'm like obsessed with. So it's a huge loss if she's not there. So we'll see what happens.
We're talking about Ariana.
Yes.
Her ex-boyfriend.
Her ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance, goodness. Okay, thank you for... What would we do without you?
I mean, I'm an asset, for sure.
So Pete Davidson is now seeing, from what we know, Kate, is it Beckinsale?
Yeah.
Like...
It's bizarre. They've been perhaps
It's like that cricket. Can we
nightclubs.
insert crickets here?
It's, it's just they've been papped leaving nightclubs, like proper holding hands, like really intense. There's loads of rumors like whirling around it, but there's kind of like, is there smoke without fire sort of thing?
No,
Like,
they are lighting that fire. They're throwing bonfire. They're throwing matches, flammables, anything on there, because it's obviously when you're walking out of a venue.
Finished.
When you're walking out of a venue holding hands, you are trying to make a point.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
So I do think it's an odd hookup. We've spoken about Kate here before, and my point previously was like, she's so glamorous and so lovely and so talented, but she keeps on trying to be younger. Whether it's her fashion, her behavior on kind of social media.
Yes.
Now, and she's younger guys. She's lovely, but I don't think she needs to be doing that. She's so classy.
She's so classy. That's why the match is just so bizarre.
We were saying before, it's like Victoria Beckham used to be best friends with her. Like Victoria has completely written her off. I think because of this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like she can't relate to her.
You can't have dinner date with David and Pete, can you?
Yeah,
Although,
exactly. Well, another couple
Just
that I
do a
want to
quick
touch on,
Yeah.
on is Naomi Campbell and Liam Payne. You didn't even know about this, right?
I told you not to say that.
Okay, well, she didn't know about this. I thank goodness I'm prepared. So they were in. How it started was they were commenting on each other's social media pages, kind of like, he would put up a picture and she would comment with a little heart, and then she would say beautiful soul, and then he would like hers. Then suddenly they were in Ghana having dinner with the president of Ghana together.
Okay.
And things have just kind of like sped up, and they've been spotted leaving venues together, going out for dinners and stuff like that since they've left Ghana. So people are saying that, this is going on. And they are also, once again, adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah, it's so childish, the commenting thing, like...
It is
you
odd.
know, that I'm
you
not,
know everybody's watching. You're doing it on purpose.
I'm not ageist, like, she's in her 40s, he's in 20s, it's
So
absolutely
he's like
fine.
48 and she's like double his age,
Yeah,
basically.
which is fine. It's just the kind of, the love hearts on social media, I'm like, guys, please.
I just want to end the story off by saying, after the Cheryl Cole situation, and now Naomi Campbell, guys clearly got mommy issues. That's what I'm thinking.
Watch this space.
Anyway, take it on. Next one.
Yeah, happy news, still couples relationships. Jennifer Lawrence is engaged.
Huh? Who? I didn't even know she's dating.
Well, they've only been dating for 8 months. It's a New York art gallery director guy. I mean, she's definitely taken herself out the spotlight. Like, in terms of films, she's still promoting herself, but her public life...
She's tripped out of the spotlight because that girl is always falling.
Oh, don't be mean.
Love it. I love it.
And I was practicing his name earlier, and I still don't feel like I've got it right. It's like Cook.
Maroney.
Maroney. Why can't I say that?
Is it Maroney?
No, I feel like it's...
Cook Maroney. That if we get the pronunciation wrong, please forgive us.
Yeah, please comment. Oh, you can't even spell it out for us. No, don't. Okay, anyway, so engaged, super happy, and people are a bit like, okay, this has come from nothing. What do you think about whirlwind romances? Date for 8 months, engaged. Like, what do you think about that?
I do believe in love at first sight, but I do, and honestly, the thing is, I think that if it's love at first sight, it will last forever or like a long time or whatever. So why rush it? There's no need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've got no need to rush it. Like, so it's a little bit, because it's going to be embarrassing if they do break up. It's going to be embarrassing. Like, she's been in all of these high profile relationships.
Yeah.
Getting engaged after 8 months might not be the wisest thing.
No, but yeah, watch this space.
Talking about not such wise things.
Oh, gosh.
Right, so we're going to talk about this, even though you don't want to. Liam Neeson.
It makes me a bit uncomfortable, I can't lie.
Are you squirming in your seat right now?
Yeah, like he was.
So for those who don't know, Liam Neeson did an interview for a new film. I don't even know what the name of the film is because it's like this isn't the part of the point of the story. So he's got a new movie, he's doing interviews, and it's about revenge. And the interviewer asked if he could relate to the topic of revenge. And he basically said that 30 years ago, one of his best friends got assaulted by a black man. And Liam made a really outrageous, inappropriate comment during the interview where he said he could relate to revenge because and I'm not going to quote him because it's really, really inappropriate, but he basically said he was looking for a black person to do something wrong so that he could kill him, and because as a form of revenge. He is now since out. He came out and he said, "Listen, that was just something that I went through 30 years ago. I'm obviously not a racist." Etc. But obviously, Hollywood is up in arms. People are saying that this is career-ending. The film premiere that he was actually the film that he was promoting, the premiere has been cancelled. Like, they're not even doing a film premiere anymore. Yeah. So, I mean, imagine you're the director of this movie, or like doing the publicist, or you funded this movie, and now this has happened. That is this one inappropriate comment. You know what? And I'm babbling a lot now, but we have all, in our lives, at some point, had a un-PC opinion about something in the world.
Or something traumatic,
or
which
something
can trigger you being...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you don't say it on camera as a celebrity while promoting a film. Like, you just keep that to yourself, and you deal with it, you process it, and you move on. He's obviously moved on, but bringing that up, that was just the wrong thing to do.
Not a good move for his career, but I am a Liam Neeson fan, so I hope.
Awkward! Wrong time to say that.
Okay, let's conclude, please. Another really unpleasant story.
See, I brought all of the unpleasant stories to the table.
Yeah, I was pitching really fun things like Prince Harry's gone bald.
She had to drop that in. There you go. She got a sixth story into this video. That's rude. This is not the Ahlan top 6.
Okay, well, let's finish with your one again.
Right, so we're going to talk about R. Kelly. I don't know if we've spoken about R. Kelly on this show yet. I don't think we have.
Okay.
So obviously you have to be living under a rock if you don't know the stuff that's been going on, all of the accusations and everything that he's done to these poor women that have gone on camera during the documentary, right?
So what's happened now?
He announced his new tour.
Shameless.
He literally, in the middle of everything that's going on, he has announced that he is going to be touring Australia, New Zealand, and very oddly, Sri Lanka. We love you, Sri Lanka. All of our Sri Lankan viewers. I need to come back. But like, who does that? Who does in the middle of, he's disgraced. Everyone's turning on him. Spotify is blocking his music, yet he's going on tour. That just shows he has no remorse.
No.
He has no respect. And he thinks he's untouchable. And I think it's so rude.
Who advises this man? Surely he must have like a team around him that is saying this is not a good idea.
Girl, he's paying that team. I think as long as you pay them, they're going to be yes people. So luckily also, there's more people are turning against him at this point. The Danish radio Bauer Media have completely banned him. In Scandinavia, they're not allowed to play his music on radio at all.
Gosh.
So, I mean, the movement's still going and people are still standing up to him and the situation. But he seems to not care, which is it's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Yeah, and on that happy and really positive note.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing those conversation topics today.
It's a talking point. It's worth talking about.
I understand.
Right, so we're going to walk down this red carpet now.
Yeah, we've got to go.
The paparazzi are waiting for us to take our picture.
Okay, well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.